Today, I'm going to share with you my Christmas wish list that I sent to Santa. These are the 3 things that I asked for on my Christmas wish list for WWE in 2025. My first Christmas wish list, I asked Santa to let Solo Sikoa become world champion in 2025. I really feel he deserves it. He has put in a lot of hard work this year. It was a hard act to follow Roman Reigns. You look at Cody Rhodes. One of the reasons why Cody Rhodes is struggling so hard is because he had to follow such a dominant champion. But Solo Sikoa had to follow such a dominant tribal chief. Solo Sikoa has done so good of a job at rising to the occasion. I mean, think about this. His big brother, Jey Uso, has just entered into the main event scene, correct? That's what, 14 years in the WWE? Hey, no shade there. You know what? That just shows that perseverance does pay off. Never give up. Never ever give up. Even if you've been stereotyped or pigeonholed into a position, doesn't matter. Jey Uso could break out of it, and so can you. However, we're talking Solo Sikoa here. He was in WWE for way less time, and look at him now. He's the main villain of WWE. I don't think he'll get the undisputed championship, but I do feel that a world championship for him and his bloodline would be an excellent device to just really elevate him, continue him in the main event, and show that he is just as relevant. Maybe he won't be on Roman Reigns' island of relevancy, but maybe there's a sister island that he can be a part of, and he can have a stranglehold on the world title on SmackDown. I just really hope that that can happen in 2025 because I feel he deserves it. Oh, and I also asked Santa to help me quit my day job and to help me get to 10,000 subscribers. But if I do, then I will give you a gift. So 10,000 subscribers, I give this away. That's right. But how will I pick who I give this gift to? Well, it's in the comments below. I'm going to pick a random comment. So you have to comment on the video and then hit the bell notification, the subscribe button, and if you could, maybe a like to help the video get out there. And on top of that, some people have actually said, well, you know, I live in such and such country, so you won't give me the belt. No, I will. I will ship this to anywhere in the world. All you got to do is comment below for a chance to win the belt. Once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to mail it away, either to Ohio or to India. I've never mailed anything to India before, but I'll figure it out. Or to South Africa. It don't matter. This is getting to one of you beautiful people out there. So my next Christmas wish list, though, we talked Cody already. We kind of mentioned that he's been having a little bit of difficulty following Roman Reigns. And that's understandable, actually. We don't need to just instantly jump in and say, no, Cody's doing awesome and amazing. We're allowed to take a hard look at Cody Rhodes' title reign and say, you know what? It's not exactly living up to expectations. Hey, it's great. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Cody Crybabies, I'm with you. I don't want The Rock to main event WrestleMania 40. I was there, okay? So we're cool. I like Cody. However, it was a hard act to follow. Roman Reigns was a hard act to follow. Kudos for Cody for trying and doing as good of a job as he did. But that said, what I'm asking for on my Christmas wish list is a heel turn from Cody Rhodes. Now, wait 1 second. I get that everybody just wants Cody to turn heel, but I've got some actual reasons why I want Cody to turn heel and why I think it would be actually best for him and his face run in the future. Because I know Cody wants to be a face. He wants to be the face of the company, and he definitely acts like a champion. He's a great personality for WWE. He's a spokesman. He's a true old school champion, staying after, kissing babies, signing autographs. Awesome job, Cody. You are an A-OK dude. You're a guy that I would like my daughter to date. However, I want you to be the guy that my daughter actually wants to date. And Cody Rhodes, I know you can play a heel really well. So this is why I think that Cody should be a heel in 2025, is because, well, basically the fans are going to turn on him anyways. The fans are already starting to turn on him, and I believe that this KO feud is going to actually do a lot of damage to Cody Rhodes' face turn, because Kevin Owens, he is so, like, funny and interesting, on point. People are already starting to say that KO is right. When Cody Rhodes was stretchered out of Saturday Night's Main Event, there were people chanting, "You deserve it." So there is precedence of not flipping somebody that the crowd is starting to turn on. John Cena, for example. However, I believe that was more of Vince McMahon just being Vince McMahon. Ah, ha, ha, the crowd hates him. Ha, ha, pal, that's good stuff. The crowd was 50-50. Though the women and children loved Cena, and the men, well, we didn't. And now we do. Now we all love John Cena, and he definitely deserves all of that adoration and love right now. But back in the day, we wanted that heel turn. So that you can chalk up to Vince McMahon. And then there's Roman Reigns. Before Roman actually turned heel and became the tribal chief, nobody liked him. Okay, there were some people, but there was probably more hate for Roman Reigns, or maybe just, I don't know, disinterest in Roman Reigns than there was even for John Cena. But yet, we stayed the course. But look at this as an example, though. We could stay the course with Cody, and we know if 50% or maybe even upwards to 70% of the audience turns on Cody, well, he'll still have enough support to be a valid babyface. But look at Roman. We finally turned Roman at 2020. I don't know why they did it, but they were just like, whatever, let's just turn him. And now he takes this heel turn, and it took him 4 years to come back to being a babyface, but now the dude cannot get booed. We couldn't get the crowd to boo him if we wanted to. The people absolutely love Roman Reigns, and it took a heel turn to get the people to realize just how special Roman was, and I am 100% guilty of that because I booed Roman Reigns for many years, and now try to get me to boo Roman. You couldn't pay me enough to boo Roman. Just kidding. If you guys want to cash at me, I'll start booing Roman. But if I'm not getting cash apped, I'm not booing Roman, alright? So, for real, if we flipped Cody right now, yeah, it's gonna suck in the short term. Sales are gonna go down. Some kids are gonna cry. But all we gotta do, 1 year of Cody being just this horrible person, I'm telling you, Cody is such a good, horrible person that the fans will almost instantly start liking him again. Okay, maybe 2 years. Give him 2 years as a heel, and he will be a permanent babyface when he comes back to the good side. So I am putting on my wish list, Cody becomes a heel, because yes, I do want that, and I do know that Cody will be an amazing heel, but also, think about it. Just look at Roman as your example. You flipped Roman to heel, and then he became the babyface you wanted him to be, and he didn't even have to change a lot. So, all you gotta do is flip Cody, and then he'll become the babyface that you want him to be now. And people will get the heel turn that they want too. It's a win-win. It really is. And then my third and final thing that I wrote to Santa, and said, Santa, can I please have this? It's, Santa, can I please have Drew McIntyre become the face of WWE in 2025? Drew McIntyre has had an amazing, awesome 2024. I don't think anybody's had a better banger year than this guy. And that says a lot, because we had WrestleMania 40. The Rock returned. Cody Rhodes finishing his story. CM Punk returning, and well, he returned last year, or 2023, but then he has this amazing feud. But yet, Drew McIntyre in 2024 has stayed the course. He has been entertaining from day one to day now. From his Royal Rumble to Elimination Chamber, winning the Elimination Chamber, going to WrestleMania. He wins the World Heavyweight Championship for 5 minutes and something seconds. He loses it, gets in the banger of a feud with CM Punk. That, I don't know. I cannot think of a feud better than Drew and CM Punk. They had 3 matches. Drew McIntyre carried a feud in which his opponent could not fight because CM Punk was out with injury for so long. He wins Money in the Bank. It was just an awesome year for the dude. And he's on fire on the interview circuit. Go Google Busted Open Radio Drew McIntyre. That was oh my God, it was so real. I didn't know where the character began and where the character ended. Drew McIntyre, he's great. He's awesome. And now he has started this quest. he's doing a John Wick on the Bloodline, in which he's just going after Bloodline after Bloodline after Bloodline. And there are layers to this Drew McIntyre onion, in that he just went up to Solo and said, Solo, I want to hurt you because you're actually the reason why I started this downward spiral. You are the reason why I lost at Clash of the Castle. And yet, you stood up to Roman, who was behind all of this. Roman needs to fall down, so I don't know what to do. How about this? I'll take care of the Bloodline, you take care of Roman, and then after that, I'm coming for you. But man to man, face to face, honor among thieves. And that's the thing. I don't think that the crowd will allow Drew McIntyre to be a thief much longer. Just like the crowd isn't really going to let Cody Rhodes be the true 100% babyface that he's meant to be, so we got to flip him. Drew McIntyre, he will not be allowed to be the true 100% villain that he was born to be. The crowd is going to eventually get behind him. And so, Santa, if we're going to flip Cody, well, somebody has to become the face of the company, and why not Drew? Why not Drew? Drew's a huge success story. I think Drew could do it. I think he is prime. And he carried the company on his back during the 2020 global debacle that everybody hoarded toilet paper. And, I'm still mad about that. So he's already been the face of the company once, but now it would be different. Now he will be the face of the company, but on his terms. I think Drew has finally realized that he can be a 100% success story while still being real. And I think Drew could be the face that the WWE wants right now. Someone that we can cheer but has an edge to him. While Cody is off being a heel, Drew can carry the flag of WWE until we're ready to turn Cody back to being a face, and then they can switch roles once more, and then Cody can go back. It's kind of a two-parter, but it is two separate things because Drew McIntyre, he doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need anything to happen to be the face of the company. If Cody's still going to be a face, well, I still think Drew is the man in 2025 to do it because I've seen the hard work that he has put in 2024 and 2023, to be fair, honestly, since 2019. But I just feel that now's the time. Pull the trigger. This guy can be a great spokesperson for the WWE and just go all in on Drew. Put him in every feud. Put him as your champion. Put him as the guy who can beat Roman Reigns even. Put him as the guy who can do your interview circuits. The dude's ready. The dude is ready. And those are my three wishes that I sent to Santa Claus, my Christmas wish list. However, there's one more thing I'm going to ask for, but this is too big for even Santa. I am going to ask for a Christmas miracle. That's right. Something else that's part of Christmas are miracles, because some things not even the big man from the North Pole drinking his Coca-Cola can do. So sometimes you just got to be like, please give me a Christmas miracle. And my Christmas miracle that I'm asking for is all of the greatest hits at WrestleMania 41. I think we are in a very unique opportunity here to get some of the biggest names of all time at WrestleMania 41, and we can do it only so many more times. Maybe 42, maybe 43, but that's it. We kind of have to strike now, and it kind of plays off of WrestleMania 40, the last 5 minutes, night 2 main event, when just so much chaos happened, and we just got surprise after surprise after surprise. Well, I'm suggesting that for 41, but we get the big name legends that are still out there to come back. For example, what if we had, John Cena, big name legend, right? He's going to give an attitude adjustment to Gunther. They're fighting for the world title or something. He gives an attitude adjustment to Gunther, but how did he get to that point? Well, Goldberg came out and speared Gunther. That would be a moment. Goldberg's going to have his last match in 2025. What if it happened at Elimination Chamber to Gunther and Gunther beat Goldberg? So Goldberg comes for revenge at 41 and he gets a spear. The audience would explode, and then attitude adjustment, audience would re-explode. Boom, 2 legend moves right there. I'm sure we get Kurt Angle in there somehow. The guy said he's really old and can't do a match, but he can do a bump. And honestly, we don't do the Angle Slam. We just do a ankle lock on Chad Gable somehow. Put a match with Chad Gable. Chad Gable deserves to be on the card, and Chad Gable can get in an ankle lock by Kurt Angle. What about, let's see, if Brock Lesnar is allowed back, I'm sure, let's just get him in a match, actually. If he's allowed back, he can be in a match somewhere, and he can just do an F5. But if he's not allowed, fine, whatever. whatever. We could have a ladder match of somehow for the tag team titles. Get the Dudleys in there. Dudleys show up, get the tables, boom, they're gone, and yeah, the match continues on. One of the biggest pops of the night would be this. I don't know if it can happen, but I think because it's just going to be one move, it could happen. But what if we were having KO fighting Sami Zayn, right? KO, he's still upset that people would team up with Roman Reigns, and now him and Sami are in a huge, just like bloodthirsty feud with each other, and at some point, Triple H comes down and he gives a pedigree, the very last pedigree of his entire career, to KO. They've already had a shoving match. Triple H is in no condition, because he has a heart condition, to have an actual match with KO, but just one pedigree? Could we do that? But that's only under the condition that in no way, shape, or form that would even remotely even be 1% risky to Triple H. I don't want to risk Triple H's health in any way, shape, or form, but if he's allowed to do a pedigree, just one pedigree, and it wouldn't affect him or his heart condition, then yeah, that would be amazing. Maybe we could have Big E throw a punch at the New Day, and that could cost them the title or something. I would be okay with that. I would love that if Big E could do that. Now, if Big E just can wrestle, that'd be even better. But if he can just at least throw one punch, I would love that. I would love that, especially with how the New Day have treated him, and that would be amazing. And then the final sequence of events, this banger of just the greatest hits of the greatest superstars of all time coming back to WWE, we could do this. We have The Undertaker interfere in the Rock match with The Rock and either Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes, or Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat. But at some point, we have The Undertaker come back. I would love for The Undertaker to do a tombstone, but again, I don't know if he's capable. But he could do a chokeslam, right? So he does a chokeslam on somebody. I don't know who it is. Maybe they're interfering, maybe they're part of the match. And then The Rock gives Undertaker a receipt from last year's WrestleMania, and he gives him a rock bottom and then a people's elbow. He's about to perform, and then the glass breaks. Out comes Steve Austin, and we correct the mistake that we didn't get last year, when I wish it would have been Austin that came out, but he didn't. Steve Austin, he walks down the ramp. The Rock is saying, "Come at me," and boom, kick to the stomach, Stone Cold Stun. We get the greatest Rock sell job of all time, and the last Stone Cold Stunner of all time. He catches a beer, he walks off the stage, and that allows then either Cody or Roman Reigns to get the pin. And yeah, all the greatest hits. That would be a Christmas miracle, and that's what I'm asking for, because Christmas is the time to believe in miracles, and that's what I am asking for and hoping for. And I would love to know what your Christmas wish list is for 2025. Put it in the comments below. You boys, you girls, have a very Merry Christmas. And if Christmas is not a part of where you are in the world, then you guys have yourselves just a great day. You girls too.